Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Deadfire with me, Breakathon. Let's go check in with Vatnir and see if he tried to set us or the dragon up. Because it seems like he wanted one of us dead. For his sake, it better have been the dragon. We also need to rest up.
Hello again.
The man bows slightly at the waist. Have you seen Vatnir?
He's not in the chapel. He didn't follow the others outside, so perhaps try his quarters. They're just down the hall. The accommodate...
Well, he looks upset. Vatnir cowers, hands atop his bandaged head, fingers interlinked defensively. He doesn't react at all to your presence. Clear your throat.
If you coddle the child, Watcher, it will never learn.
Vatnir cringes at the sound, then slowly turns his head to peer up at you. Though his mask remains impassive and cold, his twitching fingers and rounded shoulders bespeak abject terror.
I'm not hiding, I had to sacrifice. Something that I was saving for the messenger, and I couldn't find it, so I was looking for it.
What kind of sacrifice?
It's...
He glances around as he trails off. Very convincing. The stammering really sells it.
I don't know what to say.
The beast is dead. You can come out now.
That's good. That it's dead. It's been harrying the watch now, well, for years. But people keep coming, and it keeps eating. Each time it comes, the ice spreads further. I didn't know how to end it, so I wrote to you.
Certainly telling your followers that it was a manifestation of the divine come to usher them onto oblivion didn't confuse matters.
Why write to me?
Because you're the Dusk Speaker?
He chuckles. The sound dissolves into a series of thick, wet coughs. So you keep saying.
The title fits.
He shrugs, his lipless mouth twisting upwards at the edges.
You have a reputation, don't you? You overcome things, you triumph. You're coming to the Deadfire. It seemed too great an opportunity to ignore.
How did an unbeliever like you end up leading this community?
It's not that... I'm not an...
His head falls with a long sigh.
We're rare, the god touched. More so, those changed by the beast of winter. Growing to adulthood in the land, in the white that wends, it's difficult enough without the numbness, the stiffness, the pain. Those of us who do survive, our communities expect things of us. Leadership, wisdom.
So you just donned the role presented you, like a well-cut coat.
I became the leader they expected me to be.
How did you end up here, on this iceberg?
Our elders told stories about this place. The Vatmouth, the White Maw, and about the endless void beyond. A few years ago, a man named Glasval led his clan to the frost-hewn breach in Eir Glanfath, seeking a path from this world to the realm of Remergant. They returned with a story of a portal to the White Void, and the cold that flowed from it. A tale that reminded many of the Vatmouth.
Sounds familiar. Vatnir inhales through his teeth, quick and gurgled.
The tale passed from mouth to ear to mouth again, and people began to think, if Glasval could escape, why can't we? I suppose I saw in that an opportunity, a chance to leave the land behind. So I claimed I had a vision, and the beast was calling me. The lie was more successful than I could have imagined. And I can imagine quite a lot.
Though not, apparently, how to leave the land by chartering passage on a boat like the rest of us.
With what coin? I had none. What of you? How did you afford the fare?
This isn't about Idwin. Idwin nods gratefully to you, as Vatnir's eyes narrow.
No, I suppose not.
What can you tell me about that creature?
I don't know what to tell you. It's a dragon, or looks like one, and rotten enough that linking it to the god of decay seemed reasonable.
You're full of horse apples, you mean?
She puffs out her cheeks. Hope she means her face.
This place is holy to him, so perhaps I'm not wrong.
Do you know why this iceberg exists? We're a long way from the white that wins.
No. Whatever answers you seek, you will likely find within the temple. The temple beneath the ice.
There's a temple under the ice. What's it doing inside an iceberg?
I don't know. I think maybe the iceberg formed around the temple. Perhaps it's because of the Vatmouth. The closer you get to it, the colder everything becomes.
What exactly is this Vatmouth?
Like the frost-hewn breach, it's a passage through the walls of the world. From this one to the next. To the White Void, specifically. Seat of Remergund himself.
You know this for certain.
So the stories say. None who has gone in has ever returned to confirm it. But you wouldn't expect them to, right?
Is it me, or does Remergund have a lot of portals to his realm just laying around? Yeah, the one in Irglonfoth. We accidentally opened one in Nekataka. Then there's one here. I'm gonna go take a look at this portal, and you're coming with me.
Must he?
Idwin scowls at the masked man.
What? I'm not... I'm needed. My people need me. Here.
He wards you off with open palms. You need to set this right, Vatnir. Help me help your people.
I suppose I owe it to them.
He stares into his bandaged palms.
Fine. Fine. I'll accompany you to the Vatmouth. Gods protect us.
Arms tied around his torso, he cradles himself.
We'll need to ascend the cliff above Harbinger's Watch. These will help.
He produces a pair of ice picks from among his things. You made the right choice. He nods numbly. Vatnir's ice picks. A pair of simple iron ice picks with wooden grips used for climbing frozen surfaces. Oh, that's convenient. So he's a priest. We'll swap him out with Jody. I'll keep him as a pure priest, though the celebrant sounds good.
The light will guide me.
Vatnir! The messenger has fallen! Dusk Speaker? What? Where are you? What is this room?
I'm to guide the Dusk Speaker to the Vatmouth, brother. I know not how long I shall be gone.
Halfjorn's hooded head turns uncertainly between the two of you. What he said.
If you're not here, though, who's to guide the Harbingers?
I leave that in your able hands, brother. I promise to return quickly.
But, Rimmergun's messenger has fallen. What should we do now?
Survive and keep our work going. The Dusk Speaker and I will set everything aright. I swear it.
Halfjorn nods, his shoulders falling slightly as he visibly relaxes.
I should probably get back to the surface to do surface things.
Alright, let's see what Vatnir starts with. Battle-axe, wand, and rod. And High Harbinger's robes. Superb, Oblivion. Action speed increases as health decreases, max plus 20% action speed. And nothing survives. Plus 5% damage and plus 5% damage taken. Though similar to the other Harbinger's robes, these furs bear one pungent difference. The putrid stench that hangs about them like an aura. This makes it nearly impossible for anyone besides Vatnir to wear them, unless they lack faculties of taste and smell. Accelerated decay doubles the effects if nothing survives, so plus 10% damage and plus 10% damage taken. And slow grind. 35% chance to deal 5 corrode damage per 3 seconds for 9 seconds when hit with weapons. Let's go ahead and grab this. I did use up all of my primal water. Alright, what is he proficient with? Battle axes and wands. Alright, since Jodi's no longer in the party, I will need Arcana and Religion. Grab Blessing first. Oh, he gets Touch of Rot. The caster's hands emanate decay, causing immediate corrosive damage, and then more damage over time to any in the area of effect. Then he gets Blizzard, which we've seen before. And Reimergond. God of Entropy, Cold, Winter, Bad Luck, Famine, and Natural Disasters. Manifests as a giant albino aurochs, moving amidst a great blizzard, and in the plodding footsteps of Reimergond come death and disintegration. Iconic Projection, and... since his armor gives him plus 10% damage, I'll grab more damaging spells. But we also need healing, so we'll grab Restore. And I don't know how effective some of these cold spells are going to be in this area. Pillar of Faith. I don't think I'll grab any of these. I know we have some scepters laying around, so let's grab that next. And keep putting points into Arcana and Religion. A Dire Blessing and Consecrated Ground. Oh, and you got Spreading Plague. Affects the target with a virulent and debilitating disease, hobbling and weakening them before spreading to other enemies. Religion and Arcana. Divine Mark and Barbs of Condemnation. Alright, Noxious Burst. Spews forth a poisonous cloud of foulness that causes corrode damage and leaves victims sickened. Let's grab Spirit of Decay. Again, I don't think I want to invest in Secrets of Rime. I have a feeling a lot of the enemies we fight here will be resistant or even immune to cold damage. Shining Beacon and Devotions for the Faithful. Arcana and Religion. Did I grab this last time? No, I could just grab the one. Alright, so Devotions for the Faithful this time. And Rod. Arcana and Religion. Practiced Healer and Rapid Casting. I also got Blast of Frost, which we've seen before. Even the corrosive spells I think we've seen before with our druid companions. So I'm thinking Revive the Fallen might be worth it, but we should also be able to get Resurrect instead. Let's grab Circle of Protection and Divine Terror. Or just Divine Terror, I guess. I wasn't paying attention to how many points I had on that level up. Alright, a Pillar of Holy Fire and a Minor Intercession. I also got Nenegarth's Freezing Pillar. Alright, 1 point here. Let's grab Divine Mark, since I didn't get it the one level up I thought I did. And I think we have both a medium shield and small shield laying around. Let's start with the medium shield. And you got Death Ring. Calls a black ring of necrotic energy into being that spreads out in all directions, causing corrode damage to enemies it touches, and potentially destroying those that are near death. So grab Resurrection here, and Cleansing Flame. Circle of Protection. I'll grab Spiritual Ally. And then Symbol of Rimergond. Emblazons the ground with the symbol of Rimergond, periodically causing freeze damage to enemies and leaving them frightened. We lose the heal from that. But we get Hand of Weal and Woe, which is also a heal. And Crowns for the Faithful. And Small Shields. Awesome. He's all caught up. We do need to give him some equipment, though. Start with the belt for improved healing. Ring of Overseeing for increased area of effect. Stone of Power. The only boots that we have available. Some defensive bracers. That's all we can do for now. No cloaks, and we don't have another ring available. Oh, weapons. Alright, so we have a Meliora. So Inevitable Decay seems thematic for him. That's probably the one we'll go with. And it starts at Legendary, so we don't need to worry about upgrading the weapon itself. We have a medium shield here. That's a hatchet, not a battle axe. Okay. How about another scepter? Yeah, the Eye of Wile. Yeah, not nearly as thematic, so keep the one that he has.
Huh? Right.
Okay, we also need to go grab Seraphim, because we have this other quest, Hosting the Dead, that recommends him. Which leads me to believe we missed some dialogue with... what's that guy's name? Nivardir.
Huh?
But hopefully we can make up for it. So return to the boat, we'll grab Seraphim. I think he probably has a level up or two we need to take care of.
Most intriguing. The dragon may be a vessel.
Sure.
And he just got abducted by aliens. So we'll swap out Aloth for Seraphim. It'll just be Adair and myself out of the main party. Also, with as much gold as we currently have, we return to Nekataka. I think I'll upgrade our ship. Which I guess depending on what you value may not be a full upgrade. I think we lose speed for size. Alright, Seraphim, Sleight of Hand, and Metaphysics. We've seen these before. I'll get Soul Shock. He used that a ton in the first game. And I guess Disintegration. Mind Plague. Well, you know what? Let's get the Complete Self. And some new stuff. Defensive Mind Web. Linked to the minds of all allies within a short distance. Any incoming attack against an ally in the Mind Web must overcome the highest applicable defense of anyone in the web. If a character in the Mind Web takes damage, they're removed from the web. Reaping Knives. The Cypher uses an ally's soul to create blades of pure energy that emerge from both hands. The blades do raw damage and generate focus for the Cypher who created them. Well, we could give that to Idwin. Time Parasite. By siphoning power from enemy souls, the Cypher is able to slow them down and increase their own action speed. A Soul's Echo. The Cypher's spells that target will convert some of their hits to crits. And Great Soul. Now let's go with Time Parasite. Actually, you know what? Let's do Defensive Mind Web and a Soul's Echo. And here, I guess we'll just grab... I think Saber makes sense.
Huh?
He should be well equipped, right? At the very least, all the slots are filled.
Huh? Right.
I'm gonna speak to the Brewmaster real quick to see if Seraphim has anything to say to him before we do the quest. Then I guess we'll send this ice wall.
You return! Is it too much to hope that you do so bearing fluid from a rhyme construct?
The flat plane of ice rises above Harbinger's Watch. It angles slightly outwards, overhanging the settlement like a protective curtain. Climb with the ice picks. Hefting the ice picks you took from Vatnir, you step up to the wall. You swing one of the picks down into the ice, burying it. Slowly and very carefully, you ascend the sheer wall. Your muscles ache by the time you reach the ledge 24 meters above. Especially considering my character is doing it in full plate mail. Vatnir rubs his arms, mumbling quietly to himself. He falls silent as he looks over your shoulder. The rope down to the temple lies to the east. The top of the iceberg spreads before you. A jagged mesa of solid ice broken by ancient, crumbling ruins. The sea shimmers in the distance, a silver ribbon demarcating the horizon. Not a word you come across very often.
Careful. The pilgrims lurk nearby.
Well, that's a first. Can't feel my hands anymore, but at least I can say I did it.
I noticed that trap. Seems like Edwin doesn't have enough perception to actually spot it. And she has 15. So does Vatnier.
Huh? Sure.
Another fool with a death wish.
I bring your end.
Lois Ixiana!
So they'd all just... That's annoying. Alright, let's drop this first. See what we can do.
Let's go.
I might be in a little bit of trouble here. I don't know. Let's try to keep him alive if we can.
Happens to everyone.
Lois
Alright, do we have more fire damage? We do have more fire damage. But single target. I don't know if that's the way to go. Let's get a heal out instead. Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like he's just going to go down here. Oh, no, we got the heal off. Okay, fantastic. In that case, let's get Shining Beacon out. You guys are weak to fire damage. And they all just teleported to Vatnier, it looks like. That's really annoying.
better suited to the task.
It's taking us way too long to cut through this guy's defenses. Let's do powder burns. That's more burn damage. Not that it matters. He's going to go down as well. I'm not going to run my character all the way back here to heal him with lay on hands. A finishing blow might work here.
I'll be seeing you soon.
Give the little one a hand.
Alright, just keep throwing out finishing blow here. Hopefully we can at least take out one of these guys before she goes down.
I bring your end.
A temporary setback.
Anyone's down.
Yeah, that was about to happen. So it's really just Adair, my main character. Super inconvenient. Let's try and get Adair over here. Keep him alive.
Right on target.
Sorry, friend.
Of course he moved. Alright, brand enemy that guy. Let's try to take out this Frost Shade first. Got some more fire damage. Adair, keep swinging, please.
Take him down.
Maybe he can't. Let's try and get him back over here then. Just dodging back and forth. I want to use this, but Adair is going to get hit by it. I also don't want to move Adair away because I want the enemies clustered around me. A bit of an impasse.
Let's go.
It's another one down. Let's go and drop brand enemy on this guy. Let's start getting some raw damage out. But I should have been doing this whole time.
I bring your end. Navaru beyond. There.
I got a small heal out. Not nearly enough to do what we need to get done, but it's something. I don't have healing, so long as my main character's alive, we're constantly doing damage to these guys with the plate that he's wearing. We're fighting a full group of enemies, so let's do cleaving stance. I should probably have the dagger out instead.
Something I can do?
Navaru beyond.
Hey. Watch it with that.
Things gonna get knocked out here. But he got a second chance, so he'll be back.
Hey. That wasn't half bad.
And with regen, he might even stick around for a bit. Or not. I took out one. Let's... yeah, just cast that again. We should take out maybe 2 more. Oh wait, where'd this guy come from? Alright, we're brand enemy this one, and try and take this one out with melee.
I bring your
So they turning into greater ice blights? Yeah, it looks like when they go down, they get turned into a greater ice blight. That's super annoying. They're not as much of a threat, so I think we've got it, but still super annoying. Now it's just a waiting game. Let's go and swap to our dagger. That does more burn damage. Hey, why is my shield not copied? Okay, it is. It's just not showing on my character. There we go. Just had to attack with it. Also, swapping out for Auto Starcat as my pet might be worth it in this area. They'll give us more fire damage as well.
I bring your end. Yeah, there. Got it. I bring your end.
Well, that fight did not go well.
I don't feel right.
Oh, cool. And we got a level up. Let's put Auto Starcat on. Alright. I'm gonna call it here. And next time we'll continue exploring. What was that? It was not. Yeah, so next time we'll keep exploring the outcrop on high. And go from there. But for now, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.